Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. So, in the last one, we made our character and killed that one. I guess it's a troll or something. I don't really know what it is. My god, this music is actually kinda loud. But now I wonder if it's actually really silent for you. I'm sure it will be fine. So yes, I figured it out why I was constantly running. I just had pressed one button accidentally. So let's go. We can light a torch here if we want. We picked up a torch, and as you can see in the middle of the screen there, we have 5 minutes of torch time, basically, if we want to. And we can use it to light these braziers, I guess. But there isn't really any need for that. At least I don't think there really is. I don't think they do anything. Except, of course, provide light if you happen to need it. So here are some basic undead enemies. These are hollows. And this is what we will become if we don't break our curse. We'll become hollows. Bleh. And if you want to know more about the lore of Dark Souls or Demon Souls or Bloodborne or any of these games, then this is not really a place for it. I don't really know much about the lore, and I'm not really going to be paying much attention to it. So I advise you seek out those channels that specifically focus on Dark Souls lore if you are interested in it. There's really good ones, so do and have a look. I'm more focused on the gameplay. That was a backstab, so if you go behind an enemy and attack, you perform a backstab. And these stone tablets actually tell you what to do, how the game works. Oh, sorry, it was a critical hit, not a backstab. Same thing. Other things that you can do. We have a dagger. So, things that you can do is you have a light attack and a heavy attack. You also have a block. If you have a shield, they are very good at blocking, and your normal weapons just don't really block that much. But you can use it if you want to. Also, if you are really good, I don't know if you can do it without a shield, but with a shield you can actually parry enemy attacks, and if you do it correctly, then you can make a free critical hit against the enemy. You can also roll, combat rolls, dodge rolls, and when you roll you have certain number of iframes, they are called invulnerability frames. You cannot be hit during those frames, I guess, ever. Also, if you dodge right into an attack, then it probably still hits you, no matter if you are on iframes or not. But yeah, you can basically dodge everything with this, I guess. And if you want to be good at Dark Souls, then you should really master this. So yeah. You can roll and it will avoid most attacks. Or you can just run at the enemy and hit them. That's also a possibility. I'm probably going to try demonstrating parrying once I actually have a shield, but since Cleric doesn't start with one, I can't do it now, and I don't really think this does anything. Oh yeah, and you can also perform 2 special attacks. Oh, I call them special attacks, but if you move forward and then quickly flick your left stick forward and attack. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. Nope. Well, I can't do it, but if you do it correctly, then you can do a guard break attack. Actually, I think it tells you at some point, somewhere. But you can do a guard break attack. If the enemy has a shield and they refuse to lower it, then you can just smash it aside. Oh yeah, and you can also do a backstab, which usually does nothing, because you can just do this instead. And if you use a... For the guard break, you use light attack, and if you do a heavy attack, then I think you do a jump attack of some kind. So yeah, so those are things that you can also try and master, but I don't know how much I'm going to be using them. Probably because I'm quite bad at it. Don't really know how to do them. Cleric also starts with the chime. I have it on my left hand. And this thing allows me to use miracles. So you can see I have 3 uses of heal. And those are really useful. They are kinda slow, so don't use them in combat. But outside of combat you can use them. And they heal quite a lot. These are fog walls. They occasionally break up the level. You need to go through them, and I think in Dark Souls every single boss was behind one of those, so there wasn't a boss that wasn't behind a fog wall. So those are kind of like, ooh, is there going to be a boss fight behind this? I don't really know. So they're kind of exciting in that way. Yes, right stick moves the camera. And this is a bird's nest, which probably has some kind of meaning. I just don't really know what. I don't really care at this point. I mean, this is the beginning of the game. I don't really need to be worried about secrets just yet. Yes, light scones with torch, if you want. And I don't think you need to do these areas if you don't want to. These are just tutorials, like I said. So, if you are already a master of Dark Souls 1 or Demon Souls, then you probably don't need to do this. Also, they do give you some basic items. Let's see if I can do this. I should be able to do this! So yeah, you can jump 2 in this game. Yeah. And it's really annoying because I'm always afraid that I'm going to fall. So let's climb up. And those items that I pick up, I'll talk about them later. So yes, if you have a shield, you can parry. And if you are falling, then you can do a plunging attack, which is really, really good. And left stick plus right button or left button does a guard break. But I'm not really good at those for some reason. So we'll see if I actually manage to do one during the entire playthrough. Come on. Haha. You can actually break some of the doors too. Or at least this one. But I don't know if you can... Well, I know that you can't break every single door, but I guess if you encounter wooden doors that are locked, you can smash them open, perhaps. Would be nice. Enter the mist, yes. Because obviously my character is the wisest person ever lived, who has ever lived. Oh, I have Steam notifications up. Although they don't seem to be showing up in the stream, so in the recording, so never mind. So yeah, they are just lovely looking things. I think those are basilisks. But we can't get there yet, so never mind. Because if you look here, there's a statue blocking our way. So we can't go there. But I know how we can get rid of the statue, although I'm not entirely sure, but I think how we can do that at some point. These things, these are messages left by other players. Since I'm playing online, I can see them. Visions of Danger Zone. Okay. What else? Are you ready? Yes. And you can rate them. I don't know if they do anything. I know that in Dark Souls 1, if you left a message and someone rated it, then you get humanity, which is basically those human effigies that I got. There can also be bloodstains, and those are people online who have died. As you can see, what they died on, I don't know. Maybe something hit them. Illusion ahead, try gesture. 9,347 rating. Sure, let's give it one more. Illusion ahead, but be wary of death. Okay, so I guess there's something behind that wall then. I don't really know. But yeah, you can leave messages of predetermined words and sentences. Try detour. Well, thank you. Ah, it's so bright. I don't think I'm going to be leaving many messages, but I might. If if I feel really annoyed and want to ruin someone's life, then I'm just going to leave a message somewhere like here and say that it says try jumping. There's actually something there. Or maybe it's just a trap. Divine Blessing. I think that's a pretty good item. A rare one too. So I'm probably not going to be using it. And we are going to make a quick detour to here, get some stuff. And then we are actually going to go where we need to go. And there's some random dude here we can talk to. Hello.
Have you business with me?
Yes, I want your sword.
Right under's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to pit it there?
I don't know, the architect?
I'm in quite the pickle now.
Quite the pickle now. I don't know what was with my accent. Don't go into there yet. I mean, I guess you can take a look if you want to, but I advise against it. It's not too bad, but you can't proceed, so it's a dead end for now. As he said, there's another statue there. And we can possibly do the same thing. We can possibly do the same thing to that statue as we can do to the first statue. At least if I think that I know what I can do. What? That was a really weird sentence. Never mind. So bonfires. Bonfires are this game's save points. You can rest at them, and if you die, then you respawn at the last bonfire you rested at. You can also travel between them. So each bonfire that you have found are linked to each other, I believe. I don't know if there's any bonfires that you cannot travel to or from in this game. There was few in the first one. You can also attune your spells, so if you have many spells and you want to use different kinds for some reason, then you can change them here. You can burn stuff, I don't know what this does, and you can access your item box, so you can put your useless items away if you don't need them. Like, for instance, I can put my dagger away if I don't think I'm ever going to be using it. And I most likely won't be using it, so go away, dagger. Don't want you. Eh.
Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul, King Vendren.
So this is the Emerald Herald. We can use our souls that you can see in the bottom right corner to level up our stats and reinforce our Estus flask. So she gave us this, which is a healing item that replenishes whenever you rest at the bonfire. So it's a really good and important item. The other healing items we have are finite, so once I use all these 20 life gems, they are gone for good. Although I can find more and buy more. But yeah. Also, do not hit the NPCs. You can kill NPCs in this game. I don't know if you can kill her, but just do not hit them, okay? You really don't want to kill them. Yes, yes. Please let me level up, please. Thank you. So here's our stats that we can upgrade. You can see what they affect if you level up. Vigor increases our health. Basically, it doesn't do much else. Endurance increases our stamina. So we use stamina to swing our weapon, run, and dodge roll, and block attacks with a shield once I have one. So more stamina allows you to do more things basically before you need to rest. Vitality increases your equip load, which means how much stuff you can put on, how heavy armor you can wear, what kind of weapon you can use. Oh well, if you can carry it all basically. So if you want heavy armor, you need lots of vitality. Attunement is your spell slot, so how many spells you can equip at once. So that's going to be an important stat for us. Strength, how hard you hit, and strength and dexterity are the two stats that mainly decide what kind of weapons you can use, because most weapons require strength to be wielded. So yes, strength effects are damage with heavy weapons, I suppose, and dexterity is the same, but with weapons that require more finesse, so like bows and certain kind of swords. Strength is for hammers and axes and stuff like that. You can also have weapons that require both of these stats. I mean, lots of these stats, both of them. Most weapons probably require a little bit of both. Adaptability is... I don't really know what it does. I mean, I can see what it does, but I'm not sure if AGL is very good, agility is very good. What I understand is that agility increases the speed of things, like running speed and dodge roll, how far you can go with the dodge roll, how many invulnerability frames there are, and stuff like that. Poise is it's your stun resistance. The more poise you have, the less likely it is that you get stunned when you take damage. So that ring that I got on the first episode that lowers enemy poise allows me to stun them more regularly, I suppose. It also increases some resistances. So I suppose it can be a good stat. Intelligence is for magic, so if you want to be a mage, use sorceries and stuff, then you need intelligence. But since I'm using miracles, I need faith. So the stats that I'm going to be increasing are faith, probably strength, attunement, and these three. What's the word that I'm looking for? In some amounts. I forgot the word. Anyway, I'm going to be using my souls to increase strength by 1. And now I can wield the mace that I have in one hand. Thank you. And yeah, if you find Estus flask shards, then you can take them to her and she will give you more Estus flasks. And right now we only have 1, which is quite bad. In Dark Souls 1 you have 5 at the beginning, or when you rest on a regular bonfire you get 5. If you rest on a bonfire with a firekeeper, then you get 10. And then you can upgrade them and stuff like that. But we only have 1, so that's pretty bad. Here we have another dude. I'm just going to be skipping all his dialogue, basically.
Yes, it is and I am sorry. You probably heard. Well, there's nothing.
Basically, he's
So much of
down in the dumps.
I'm told anything what we call the do you seek to be alive? And that's
He's lost hope and he's out moping.
there are
But if you talk to him enough,
if that do you ever the journey
he
will
gives
face
you an item.
when you face danger protection.
Yes. Oh. My character did a weird animation. So, covenants are like guilds or parties that you can join, and they give you certain benefits. I'm probably going to be staying in this
That is
covenant
wise people
for
let
the entire game. What this covenant does is that if you get attacked by another player online, then there's a chance that you get help or something. I don't really know. But for now, ding. And if you examine this, yeah, there's been quite many deaths worldwide. You can also kill this guy if you want to. He gives another ring if you really want it. But yeah, covenants are kind of nice thing. I think there's like maybe 10, 8, 9, 10, something like that. Covenants in the entire game. Some of them are more focused on PvP, some are PvE, and that's player versus environment if you don't know, and player versus player, and stuff like that.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. I packed my two, and now somebody.
Well, why don't you have a spare key? Also, you seem like you're quite a strong man. Just bust through the door or go inside from this window, you lazy old man. God. These things that you see, by the way, are phantoms, or images, I suppose, of other players online. You can actually summon other players to your game, and then they are actually phantoms. That's what they're called. White phantoms, I believe. My guy is too fat. Yeah, I'm just running around and collecting stuff. There's another covenant here that you can join. I don't know what it's called. I think it's Champions of something something. But this is another thing that makes the game harder if you want to. So if you want to make a really hard game for yourself, first try, pick Deprived, take the bonfire ascetic or whatever it was, and join this covenant, and you have a really hard game on your hands. I wouldn't advise that if this is the first time you are playing any Souls games. But yeah, you can do it if you want to. There's more bloodstains. I'm going to make a quick trip here. And he's dead. Quick trip here because I think there's a shield. Shield here that I want. So I'm just going to pick that up and then leave. Because I don't really know where this goes, and I don't think I'm supposed to go down here yet. This seems nasty area. Left. Hurrah for chests. Well, yes, thank you. I can quite clearly see this myself. Crimson Palmer. Which is not a very good shield, but it is a shield, so might as well use it. We could open that if we want to. I mean, here's the lever, whatever. Switch. Here's the switch. And that opens, but I have no idea what's behind that door, so I'm just going to turn around and go the other way. Also, this thing doesn't work yet, so there's no point in clicking it. There's an item there. No idea how to get there. Bloodstain? Are you naked? Well, you're dead now. I don't know why there's so many bloodstains in the starting area. It's really weird. Dead end. By the way, hurrah for rolling. Okay. Sure. You can go down there if you have enough health, I suppose. There's quite a lot of items there. No idea what they are. I tried jumping down and I died. So, yeah. There's also this cat.
Oh, undead, are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart? Not exactly the time to... Well, oh yes. You, sir. Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Okay. She can tell you about covenants. Like your rank. I guess I don't know if she really tells you anything else. Yeah. Shows that a devotion to covenants joined. Yeah, and you can talk to her. Also, you can buy some items. Really nice looking rings, like reduced damage from falling. I wonder where I can use that one. I really don't know. Easier to be detected by enemies. I guess that's useful at some point. Absorb HP from each defeated foe. That can be a good one. Easier to connect players who choose same god. I guess that god means covenant? I don't know. But yeah, if you want to play this online with your friends, and yes, you can play this in co-op with friends, then you probably want to buy this. I guess. Can hear the voices of foes. I mean, again, PvP ring sounds kinda useful, maybe? I don't know. Don't ask me, I don't really know. Yeah, I don't have the souls. Thank you, lady. Oink. And that is the first Estus Flask Shard. This door is locked, so we can't go in it yet. And was there somebody here? Oh yeah, you guy, you person, you fellow over there. Moglin.
Sorry, I could really...
You sell shields. Twin Dragon Great Shield. And armor. I don't really want your armor, sir. At least not yet. There's an item here, I believe. What is it? Titan Shard. Titan Shard is an upgrade material. Once you manage to get that blacksmith to his shop, you can upgrade your stuff. Illusion ahead and then don't give up. So, I mean, it's nice to have other players leave messages that can assist you, but then there's going to be lots of these kind of messages. Illusion ahead. And then don't give up. Yeah, there's no illusion. So don't trust everything that's said. Why are you guys all dead? Okay. Sure. And I don't think there's anything else in here. Because we came from there. And we have explored everything. So let's just go and give our shard to the... What was she called? Emerald Herald.
See, lest this
Yes. Thank you. Now we have 2 Estus Flask charges. Ooh, pretty. I'm surprised that there isn't a gorgeous view. Ugh. Weakness, jumping or above. Try plunging attack in shot of enemy ahead. I don't think there's any enemies in there. So yeah. I'm going to end this episode here. It's already 31 minutes long. And now we have finally gone through the tutorial. And we can actually start the game. So in the next... Ooh, he has a massive, massive sword. I really want that. Yes, in the next episode we are actually going to be doing stuff instead of just running around and talking about how the game works. So thank you all for watching this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one where we actually go and do stuff. So thanks for watching and see you there.